the heaviest scorer in the women's game, Bai Yulu. She's setting new standards all the time. She made a 145 break, a record in last week's International Championship on home soil in China. She's dynamic when it comes to break building. And Judd Trump, yes, he's a big favourite, but he's by no means a certainty.
One.
Alan, she's only 22 years of age, Bai Yulu, but I think already there's enough evidence to say this without any fear or favour. In terms of scoring power, she's the best woman player we've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely. She is very good, very accomplished. And is looking through her recent results on the tour. She
7.
Generally does at least compete in pretty much every match. So, yeah, really looking forward to how she
8.
performs today. But what a start with a long red.
Let's
see how she handles having to use a bit of power.
$14.
Yeah, good pot. Needs another.
Bai Yulu, 14.
This is a massive occasion for Bai Yulu, coming up against a member of the game's ultra elite.
1. Foul.
That's kind of the way that things have been going for Judd Trump just lately. I know he got to the final in Belfast a few weeks ago. But early on, the split conspiring against him.
Yeah, knocking in a red after potting a colour, that's an occupational hazard, but not quite that way.
No, that's lovely. Played that perfectly. Yeah, the pot wasn't difficult, but terrific work on the cue ball. What I really like about Bai Yulu's game, when she gets in close, you kind of, any professional worth their salt, you fancy them scoring. Likewise, Bai Yulu, I like when she gets in close and gets her chances. Don't miss many easy ones. Now then, is she going to have to use a little bit of power here to contact the reds? Yeah, good shot, unlucky. But already you can see, can't you?
11.
Very accurate. I don't know about this one because if the plant's not on, she's going to be inviting Judd to release the red by the bulk line and playing this shot.
Bai Yulu, 11.
That's if she got a good cue ball, and that's a poor one.
Needed to be delicate, not the kind of shot you want to play so early in a match when your cue arm is not exactly moving as smoothly as you'd like.
1.
You're right, Alan, about her dependability when she's in amongst the balls by Yulu. In last year's UK Championship, she became the first female player to win 3 matches in the same world ranking event.
5.
She played 4 matches in all, lost in the final qualifying round. In those 4 matches, she made 16 breaks of 50 or more. And in beating Scott Donaldson in the penultimate qualifying round, she had 7 breaks over 50.
Yeah, even that as well, all right, just about wiped its feet on the way in, but she didn't overplay it and try to play the cue ball off a couple of cushions. Smart shot. But not this time. So Judd, the door is still well ajar now for the counter. He's not on it. He just isn't. I know, as I say, a few weeks ago, did well and just fell a frame short from winning another Northern Ireland Open title. But generally, his game is nowhere near his top level. Wee bit concerning early on. Whoever pots the next red feels vital actually at the moment, doesn't it? Still plenty there for Judd.
Thought his interview with Rob Walker was very illuminating. Let me tell you, he badly wants to keep that record going of winning a tournament every calendar year. When you've won as much as he has, victory's in the blood. That's what you play for. Second is no good.
Thanks. One.
Well, now, what an opportunity for Bai Yulu to take this opening frame.
Yeah, this is frame ball. The pink goes in. There's a couple of reds at her mercy, so a good smooth piece of cueing. And that's exactly what she's accomplished. So Bai Yulu is going to win the first frame.
7. 8.
No one had really heard of Bai Yulu until the 2023 World Championship. It was her first event on the women's tour. And what a debut it was. She beat Rhian Evans in the semi-finals before losing to Baipad Siripaporn in the final. The last 2 Women's World Championships have been won by the player at the table right now. And that's why she's here, representing women's snooker and in this first frame, making a really good job of it.
21. Thanks. 22.
Missed the pink by a distance, but it mattered not. How about this? The first frame falls to Bai Yulu. Is that the first seed? Counted for very little indeed. Sean Murphy, the former world champion, having a great season, had the opposite today. Not great at all, beaten 4-1 in our first opening round match by Lei Pei Fan. And now Bai Yulu leads the great Judd Trump 1-0. Over the years, though, the champion of champions has produced many a shock. It was almost 10 years ago to the day when Murphy was beaten in the first round by 15-year-old Yan Bingtao.
One.
Good pot, that'll make him feel a bit better. Not out the woods yet, this is awkward.
Judd Trump, 1.
It's funny, this game, isn't it? When you're out of form, as he has been largely the last 10 or 12 months, it's not easy to go from first or second gear into top gear. And that's no matter how good you feel you're playing in practice.
1. Eight. Nine.
Technically, Alan, she's very good.
14.
Everything fundamentally sound.
Yeah. Definitely is. You can see as well it's been honed. As a junior back
15.
home in China. Yeah, see there, lots of straight lines, as you say, very, very textbook. Now, just looking
22.
at this, it looks like she can just roll this through. No pace if she wanted to. Going deep, though. It wasn't easy to get the cue ball out into the open. Not bad.
23.
Caught out by the
30.
pace of the table. I don't think it's a very fast table at the moment. Maybe a day one cloth and all that. But it's certainly fast compared with club conditions.
Bai Yulu, 30.
Evidence of exactly what you're saying,
Bai
Phil.
Yulu, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The players like these cloths to sort of when it, as it's coming to rest almost, you want it to just glide out an extra 6 or 8 inches. It's not doing that, not yet.
Well, When it comes
Shall
to
we just check
ITV
the
events, I
channel,
always
please?
remember a World Grand Prix, I think it was. Our first match was Neil Robertson against Peter Ebdon, and the table played very slowly and
It's
dead,
the
actually.
tiniest bit
But as the week went on, it
towards
was
me.
fantastic.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
spot on.
Thank you.
Just got to inject a bit more pace in this because he won't be playing it a third time. That's better.
Foul. Bai Yulu, 4.
Well, I recently commentated on the final of the World Billiards Championship. David Corsier winning that, and I think
Foul.
the great Corsier would have been proud of that one.
Oh, Bai Yulu be proud of that one. Not absolutely middled, but she's looking very good. The other thing doesn't look remotely phased about the occasion or who she's playing against. Yeah, that's
Bai Yulu, 1.
kind of now what Judd's looking for, an easy starter.
Can we figure out what that is, please?
Yeah, and worse still, the black being over the pocket gives Trump the chance to maybe go into the bunch full-bloodedly and spread reds everywhere. Could that be a turning point? He needs to get his hand on the table, needs to get going.
1.
Yeah, it's a lovely target as well, isn't it? Just more than medium pace. But no good. End of break.
8. Judge Trump,
Totally
8.
ineffective. Very poor.
I think it was the aircon. So hopefully switched off. I just thought, I chose that. I imagined that, yeah. Yeah.
I think there might have been some noise in the arena. Marcel Lecointe, our referee, is investigating.
I just want to speak to the lightning guys to make sure that they're aware of it.
Yeah, Judd actually just said to Marcel it was about a light that sort of flickered. So Marcel's just going to have a word with the lighting guys to make sure all is as should be.
Yeah, I think originally Marcel thought he was complaining about noise because he said he thought it was the air conditioning at the Mattioli, but whatever. Trump took his time to come to the table. He's also taken his time to get in the groove, but we know when he does get in the groove, watch out.
Six. Seven.
Alan, without wishing to be overly dramatic, I think this is a very
12.
important visit for Trump.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, on the face of it, it's quite a straightforward opportunity. Just sort of taking his time, almost stalking his way around the table, just making sure.
20.
Now, what does he do here? He may have eyes for just separating the three together. Yeah, nicely judged.
$26. 27. $34. 35. 41.
The one thing Trump will always have, regardless of
42.
general form, is the bread and butter, which this visit has been.
$49. 50.
But again, it's gone a wee bit awkward. Still needs at least two, maybe even three more pots. Gonna mind the green with his cue ball. No. Just not with it.
Judge from 50.
And when you're not at your best, these are the kind of things that happen. Let's not forget when he went into the pack earlier, off the black, he didn't drop on anything. Just things tend to conspire against you. I suppose you need good luck when you're not firing on all cylinders, and yet You get good luck when you're playing at your best, when you don't really need it. It's just the way it works.
It's one of those that, on the face of it, is not that difficult to hit, but if she were to miss it, there'd probably be a free ball waiting. So you've got to play this with pace and trust to luck. Yeah, that was well done. I mean, job number one there was, hit it and get separation. Judd still well in the driving seat.
Two.
The disappearance of the yellow means Trump only needs the green. This is frame ball.
Five. Nine.
He won't be feeling good, but he'll be feeling better.
Judd Trump 9 and the second frame.
Primarily due to a break of 50, Judd Trump gets back onto level terms. Sean Murphy already hitting the road, beaten by Lei Pei Fan. So it would appear on paper the path is clear for Judd Trump. But he might need to up his game from what we've seen so far.
One.
Similar, Alan, to the first frame, and I think after a pot like that, she deserved a favourable kiss.
Yeah, Judd leaving, as you say, the exact same shot as a couple of frames ago.
Bai Yulu 1.
So the black in frame 2, the Rye smile because she's missed the brown there. These are balls she does not normally miss.
One. Seven.
Now, the gentle cannon on the red full ball would do.
Thanks.
Well, luckily he got almost in some sense a double kiss off the red to be decent on this black. But he obviously can't hold it without going in and out of balk, so avoid the balk colours round the houses. Yeah, it's well done. It was a good percentage way of playing it. Was always bound to be on one.
15. 16.
Trump winless in 2025. We've
23.
established that. But in terms of scoring power this season, he's not been in a crisis. He's second on the list in terms of centuries made. And maybe one will be
24.
forthcoming here. Clever shot, that. Yeah, he's made 26 centuries, so he's joined second on the seasonal list with Wu Yize and Gary Wilson. Top of the list, Sean Murphy with 33, a number that will not be added to this week.
Yeah, Judd, he wiped his hand on the bedcloth earlier just to feel for temperature, the heaters. He feels it's playing that, it's that touch heavy.
$29. $36. $37. $42. $43.
Yeah, good split, good aggressive shot, but always was trusting to luck with his cue ball. Now, the black to right middle against a fellow top player, I don't think he'd be entertaining. He'd like to play it, but he knows that the correct shot is
The yellow ball.
cue ball to bulk.
Shot from 43.
Two awkward reds now on the left-hand side of the table as we're looking. Will not bother Trump in the slightest with a 42-point lead. The yellow is also very much in his favour, and he's taking out another insurance policy.
Yeah, I'll fancy this plant now, Judd. Obviously, he'll be playing it. He's got himself in position now. It's still early to talk about winning the match, but got himself into some sort of, I don't know if I'd say comfort zone, but maybe here's a half chance for Bai. But Judd, being the match player he is always looking to just shove one or two reds out of commission to make the job that bit more difficult.
One. Bai Yulu, 1.
Not an easy black. No, certainly not an easy table. The remaining reds, bar 1, horrible.
One.
Yeah, the plant is makeable. Certainly there you see it's almost dead set if he wanted to play it, but appears he's playing to split them. Yeah, that's a good shot. Unlucky. Played it exactly as planned. Just about cuttable.
5. Six.
So cannon both reds at the same time. Yeah, not quite, so a bit more to do, but
11.
without being full of rhythm and, well, form. At least that's in the ascendancy.
Shot trump, 11.
Had it not been for the 2 awkward reds and the very awkward yellow, he might not have played that shot.
One.
Yeah, okay, it's
8.
It's inviting, isn't it? You've got to play to try and release both reds. Yeah, good shot. Needs a big bounce.
9.
Not quite. Course points are at a premium, so you've really got to take it on. Shot. Very good.
Renewed hope. 37
50.
behind, 43 on.
$16.
Looking at the scoreboard, she can afford a brown if she feels it's providing value.
$20.
Yeah, there you see it, 32 behind, so red-blue would be okay. And there's definite value in this because you can just about control the cue ball. for blue or pink. Pity.
Bai Yulu, 20.
Only thing there, just with Bai, I'd like to have seen her get the butt in the air, butt of the cue in the air, and hold for blue. And blue could possibly have released the yellow.
Cleverly done by Judd Trump. Not that she's going to miss this red, surely, but if she does, Bai Yulu will need a snooker. Well, she has missed it.
Foul. Judd Trump 4.
It's funny, that shot. I always think just play it with a tracer right-hand side so that you can't go around the back of it. So it's low almost, so this red. And Trump will be in front for the first time.
1. Seven. And the third frame.
Needing multiple snookers, Bai Yulu concedes. Judd Trump, after losing the first frame, will be delighted with the scoreline, but not how he's champion of champions on day one. He's made breaks of 50 and 43 so far. But he's playing correctly. Good match play, even though he's clearly not at the peak of his powers.
Foul. Bai Yulu 4.
He's a player, Alan, who makes the game look preposterously easy very often. But I think for him right now, it's much more difficult than normal for a variety of reasons, one of which is that the snooker gods seem to have turned their nose up at him.
One.
Again, outstanding cueing.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the execution of the vast majority of shots. Just the odd time, the finer points of the game are letting Bai down.
Bai Yulu 5.
And she's missing more than normal. Just grazed the red. The thinnest of contacts. The pot success rate of both is leaving something to be desired. Trump at 82%, well below par. But Bai Yulu, 77%, that will not get the job done.
Foul and a miss. Judd Trump 4.
Again, that's quite a basic error to miss the red on the right as we see it.
One.
Trump has got a great record in this tournament. Winner in 2021, overcoming John Higgins in a one-sided final. He's also been runner-up on 4 occasions. Twice losing to O'Sullivan, once to Mark Allen, once an absolute heartbreaker to Neil Robertson. He has lost in the first round twice. 2015 to Kyron Wilson. 2017 to an inspired, I remember that match very well, lost to Luca Brissell 4-0.
$19. 20. $27. 28.
Again, Judd stopping his tracks, not getting the spin on the cue ball that he's playing for.
$35. 36. $43.
Yeah, that was well played. It's about as well as he struck a shot so far this afternoon.
His first shot right-handed, if you remember, he left the pot short of the pocket. The bridge hand there didn't look exactly sturdy.
$44. 51. 52.
Yeah, again, stopped in his tracks now. Does he have the confidence to play the straight pink? The far corner. No, it's right middle. Left middle, sorry. Yeah, that's a good piece of timing.
Indeed it was, and it should be a frame winner.
59.
$59 in front, $59 on the table, but a
64.
straightforward red coming up.
$65.
This is more like it,
71.
Alan.
$72.
Yeah, the form's never that far away, is it? With Judd, I mean, generally it hasn't been anywhere near his top level this season.
78.
But what he will do is keep at it, keep working hard, and eventually it will turn.
79. $84.
Trump doesn't add to his prolific list of century breaks, but it was the highest break of the match so far. He's 3-1 ahead.
It's the fifth frame. Judd Trump to break.
As Marcel Eckhart, our referee, announces the start of frame 5. Judd Trump breaking off, hoping to win this one to put the seal on victory. But he won't be taking anything for granted. No female player has won a match in the Champion of Champions, but Rhiannon Evans came very close against Shaun Murphy. She was 3-0 down, came back to 3-3. Murphy making a century in the decider. Oh, but that was way off. And Trump squarely in immediately.
One. Eight. Nine. $16. 17. 24. 25.
Again, the cue ball just stopping
32.
and its track's just about on it. Yeah, it's very good as well. Just caress that red over the right centre, and where it's landed, he can take his pick on the blue that follows it. If he plays on the high blue, he's got to
38.
inject a wee bit more pace to get the height on the cue ball. See that?
39.
Yeah, cue ball just doesn't quite bite back as he would have liked, so perhaps this will be 2 cushions with pace. Good split, but not a great result, barring
44.
possibly a plant. Having a look at it, but has to be made. Made it was. Good shot.
Was it the right shot? Well, now, yes. Finally, we're seeing some flow.
50.
It's easy for us in here. We get to decide after the event whether it was the correct shot, don't we? But yeah, rapid fire stuff. This
51.
51 and counting, almost there.
And given the unique format here, it would be to Trump's advantage to win this match as quickly as possible, to give himself some time off between now and his quarter-final, his group final against Bai Fan this evening.
57. 58.
So just red colour for a
63.
place in the group final this evening. It's been a performance, not vintage, far from it. But he has grown into it.
64.
And a win's a win, as they say.
Just 5 minutes this frame. Bai Yulu missed a red from distance by a distance, and Trump has done the rest.
$71. Trump, 71.
Couldn't quite judge that plant, and so he won't finish off with a century.
One. Eight. Nine.
Through the course of snooker history, we've seen players make breaks of 80 and 78 and lose frames.
17.
Can't imagine Trump will lose this one, but you never quite can tell. Doing the right thing here, trying to get 4 reds, 4 blacks, and then concentrate on the snooker on the last red.
24. $25.
That's gone a wee bit awkward as far as trying to lay a snooker. It's still doable. She would have wanted the cue ball low of the red.
Bai Yulu, 32.
Now, does Judd have an outside edge of the red? Because if he doesn't, it's a difficult hit and there's a free ball waiting. Oh, has he got just the outside edge of it?
Well, to borrow a phrase used by Joe Johnson, he's got the paint. If that. I don't think he has, you know.
Yeah, it's very tight, isn't it? You just also be calculating, what if I miss everything altogether? Well, it would be a free ball. The cue ball lands up near where he is. He's got to hit something. Clever way of playing it.
Foul.
No free ball.
Bai Yulu, 4.
But it was well done, wasn't it, to get the snooker? That's very good. It's one of those ones when you're 35 behind, just ask the question if you can. There you go.
Foul and a miss. Bai Yulu, 5.
Now, miscalled. What does Bai Yulu do? Does she fancy potting this red? Or bearing in mind she does need a colour with it. Great shot.
1.
And just about on the black. The good news, nothing to do with the cue ball, all about the pot. She'll be on the yellow.
And the most concerning aspect for Trump, there's nothing you would consider awkward. Okay, the blue's off its spot, but it's in open play.
No, that's a
13.
super shot. That means that she's pretty much guaranteed to have the optimum angle on the blue to access the pink. So this will be the key shot coming up.
17.
And what a steal this would be. From 39 with one red. Got to slow up.
22.
Not perfect.
When she was 71 behind, I said it was hard to imagine Bai Yulu winning this frame. Oh, she did all the hard work and
Yulu,
almost turned
28.
imagination into reality, and she could still win it.
Yeah, every credit, generous round of applause. That was a terrific effort, but she wasn't perfect on the pink. Just couldn't quite get right in behind the black off the spot. That's good defence from Judd. Yeah, that's a classy shot. That's very good. Yeah, well done. To keep Judd at bay for the time being. Oh, and that's a mistake. All right, this isn't going to be an easy black to attempt, but it's a chance if she wants to take it.
Trump will be so relieved if this black finds the target.
Seven, the crane, and the master.
In the end, the ace in the pack trumps the queen of snooker. Tonight now, he wants to be king against Lei Pei Fan in the group final. 4-1, the final score.